Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being the name of the Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Those are the correct names you pray to. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Those are the men that taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And I'd like to also give citations to the Ak game out there on the highways and byways, pushing the truth with all righteousness and sincerity, which is the real house of David. Okay, this quick topic I want to speak on is about this is a thing of recent years that Jake has been getting heavy and is becoming more popular. This is not something new, but it's more prevalent now. People speaking in this way, manifestation. Everybody's speak things into existence. That's a big thing now. Where people just say, hey, if you want it, all you got to do is speak it into existence, and it'll happen. And it's while that may seem harmless, it's actually not. It's a disrespect towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because you can't manifest anything yourself. Okay, everything comes through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Now, what I agree with, I agree with positive thinking, but only positive thinking through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So when I try to speak good things, it's always through the filter of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I say, I may be going through a situation, but everything is going to be all right because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has me. Okay, Lord willing. We always say Lord willing. Because hey, He might not have you. You know what I'm saying? But we know that the possibility of conquering and doing great things is all through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You can't just manifest that, okay? You can't. You are not that high of you are not that high of power, okay? So something that little, when people speak on manifestation and speaking things into existence, that is a disrespect towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That is not. You're not giving Him His credit, okay? And we are here to give Him His credit. We are here to ask His. We are here to praise Him as much as possible, okay? Because everything we can do is all through Him. So I just want to get a couple of scriptures, just speaking on that. This is Mark 11, verse 24. This is red letter, so this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Slakia. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when you pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. Okay? So when you pray, you have to come in that mindset of, I'm praying for this. I have belief in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and He's going to give it to me. Okay, you have to believe that He will give you those things. But the whole key to that is you're praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and you're going to receive those things through Him. So yes, there you can use the positive mindset. I have a thing I say to myself. It's called glass half full mentality. I always keep a glass half full mentality. When I get down, I try to think of something. I try to think of the positive side of it. Okay. But it's always filtered through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in reality, okay? I know I'm going to go through Jacob's trouble. I know that I may be, if Lord willing, I can have that spirit on me to resist the devil and not take the MOTB. I know what comes with that, okay? But I know that I can get through those things, through those harsh times, through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So when you are praying, make sure you are putting on that positive mindset. You believe that. Because what's the point of praying if you don't truly believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? You have to have faith. Because really all this thing is, they say manifestation. For us is faith. We have faith that we can prevail, okay? So again, therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them, okay? But remember, we're doing this thing through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. These carnal people are doing it through themselves. They believe in the universe, okay? See, there's another thing now that's more prevalent. They giving credit to the universe instead of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay? But again, we're here to kill that spirit, man. So let's go to 1 John. 1 John 5 and 14. And this is the confidence that we have in Him. Okay, who is the Him? It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And this is the confidence that we have in Him, that if we ask anything according to His will, He heareth us. Okay, so we believe when we ask Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai things that we may need. Okay, when we cry out to Him, We believe that he hears us. You know what I'm saying? But the key point in that scripture is if we ask anything according to his will, okay? Because sometimes we be asking things and we may it's like we may want them, okay? We may want certain things, but everything is according to his will. That's why we always say Lord will, okay? Because I could say something as simple as like when we go to camp, I'll be like, I'll be there in like 20 minutes. But I'll make sure I say Lord willing, because you might not be there in 20 minutes. We can't guarantee that, okay? The roads can be clear. Everything can be going perfect, but we still make sure we say Lord willing, because anything can happen, okay? That's just giving him his reverence, all right? So again, it says, and this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us, okay? So that's our positive thinking. That's our belief. That is our faith, okay? When we cry out to him, we truly believe that there is somebody listening, okay? We truly believe in that power. Where these other people, they don't believe, okay? They call us crazy. Like, who you really believe that? You really believe some so-called black man with an afro is listening to you? Come on, man. You bugging, bro. That's what these people say to us, man. But we don't care. We don't care. We love looking foolish for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sake. Okay? That's part of this ministry, man. That's part of this walk. And we gotta embrace that. All right? Let's go to Salakia. Let's go to James. James 4 and start at 2. James 4 verse 2, ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain, ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Okay, so everything we want, we have to ask for it, man. We can't just get it. We can't manifest it ourselves. That's the point. We have to ask Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, for everything that we want. Okay, ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust, man. You have to believe in this, man. You have to truly believe what you're asking for, okay? You can't be asking for bullshit things. You can't be asking for carnality things, man. You're going to get your daily bread, whatever that may be. And sometimes when you don't get things, that's a blessing from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because he know that may ruin you, okay? If you don't have a woman, you may desire a woman, but maybe the Lord doesn't have you with a woman because he knows that you can't handle that woman at this present moment. Maybe you want a better job and more money. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua knows, hey, maybe you can't handle that money at this present moment. Everything you have, man, is of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Just take it as a blessing. That is your daily bread, okay? But we have to ask Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for everything that we want, man. We can't do it ourselves, okay? That goes for everything. Everything that's on the table that you have to ask of him, man. Okay. And again, the whole purpose is you got to believe it, though. Okay. See, the manifestation thing, people, they believe in the universe. They can will it. No, we believe in the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. If it's his Lord, if it's the Lord's will, that he will give us whatever we need. Okay. And we understand that if he doesn't give it to us, it's not meant for us. And maybe in that present time, because sometimes we ask for things, wanting it at that moment, but maybe you don't deserve it at that moment. You don't need it at that moment. It's not best for you at that moment. You'll get it down the line. Okay. This is Matthew 7 verse 7, red letter, so this is Yahweh speaking. Ask and it shall be given you. Okay, again, ask. What you want, ask, man. Don't be scared to ask Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Okay, again, you shouldn't be asking for no bullshit. You shouldn't be wasting this time with no bullshit. If you're a spiritual man, you know what you need, okay? You know the things that may help you in the moment, okay? Just ask for your daily bread, man. Ask to be better in whatever situation you may be, okay? And you need to be asking for spiritual things, okay? Because when you're more spiritual, you can survive the things you might not have in a carnal setting, man. Ask for spiritual things, man. That's what you need to be really putting your focus on, okay? Again, speaking in like money terms, hey, money is a defense, so it's nothing wrong. Hey, maybe you put in your prayer, you may ask for, can you be put in a better position to get a better job so you can defend yourself better? There's nothing wrong with that. But that shouldn't just be your focus of where you going to the Most High for. You only going to the Most High when you for financial things, okay? No, go to him for spiritual things, and all of those things will come to you. Those things that you need will come to you, man. Again, ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be open unto you. Okay. That's manifestation through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay. For everyone that asketh, receiveth. Okay. That's the belief. That is the faith. Okay. So when they say, hey, speak it into existence, no, we speak to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and if it be his Lord's will, he'll give it to us. That's the message of this video, man. Okay. People don't get caught up in that, because it seems like such a simple thing, because a lot of people use it. They're willingly just not thinking about what they're saying, just trying to be positive mind. But that positive mind is a disrespect towards Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because you're saying it in a way that you can will that energy to yourself, and everything only comes from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and he wants his reverence. He wants to be begged. I say it in my videos. We got to be ass kisses towards him, man. He wants us to beg him, okay? He wants us to desire to be better, man. He wants us to know that we need him. Okay? Remember, we are the Lord's woman. We're his wife. Don't you want your wife like that, man? Her needing you? Her trying to please you? So you gotta, I always say that, man, you gotta look at it that perspective. If you want to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushua correctly, you gotta be a good wife, man. How you want your wife to be, you have to be that for the Lord. And I know you simple-minded, goofy niggas that are here that, you say something dumb, but that's because you just don't understand the spirit, man, the scriptures, okay? We are the Lord's wife, okay? He's trying to bid us back to the marriage, man. We're trying to make sure we're serving him correctly. What was that? Verse 9. Or what man is there of you whom, if his son asks bread, will he give him a stone? Or if he asks a fish, will he give him a serpent? If ye then, being evil, how you give know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him, man? That's plain and simple, man. That's plain and simple, man. He has you, man. He got you, long as you're doing what you need to be doing, okay? He's always going to get us through that situation, man. We just got to fight that fleshly fear, because it's still there. It's still there. We're still in the flesh. So sometimes you still might get a little doubt, or you might get a little fear in you. But if you could fight that moment, man, you'll make it right through. You'll make it right through. I understand it's easier said than done, but it's no excuses. He got us. It's a fact. He got us, man. There's examples all throughout the scriptures of it, okay? Do you believe in the scriptures? If the answer is yes, then you got to believe that he got you too. And the only reason you don't believe that he got you is either if you don't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, or you know that you're not doing what you need to be doing, okay? Because he got his what's I'm looking for? What's the term I'm looking for? Salakia, bear with me. Basically, he got his side covered, okay? His side is covered. He got those who are going to serve him. Are you going to serve him correctly? And if you are, you'll be fine, man. Let's go to John 15 and 7. Again, red letter, Yahushua speaking. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. This is Yahweh Shah telling us. If you ask him, it's going to be done. Okay? And now, a simple-minded person, or maybe a young brother and sister in this thing, who may have asked Yahweh Shah for things, and it may not have came to you, understand that everything isn't for you. Remember that. It's all the Lord's will. And things that are for you will come in due time. You have to have patience in this thing, okay? So just because you may ask things, first of all, understand what you're asking for, and then give the Lord time to deliver upon it, okay? He doesn't work on our time, okay? He doesn't work on our time. Trust me, man. Anything that you ask for, he will give it to you, man. Everything that you need will happen to you according to his will, man. I lived it, man. I done lived this. I done lived the life already, man. I haven't asked for things, man, and sometimes they don't come in due time. I mean, not in due time. They don't come in the time that I may have hoped for. Sometimes it don't come at all. But then down the line, you understand why it didn't come. What I didn't do for it not to come. Or why that it was a good thing for it not to come, because this thing would have happened. Okay? Again, his side is covered, man. His side is covered. Everything that is happening is happening at perfect pace, at a perfect time, man. The puzzle pieces are perfectly connected, okay? Us in the flesh, we don't have that. We ain't on that level. So sometimes it may seem off to us, or not. We can't understand it. But sometimes it ain't for you to understand. Just deal. Just wait. Have patience. It will come, man. Let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs 16 and 9. A man's heart deviseth his way. Okay, so again, going back to what I was saying before, sometimes you want, we think how things are supposed to be, but it's not like that, man. Okay, it's not like that. Okay, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. Everything has to be done through the order of Yahweh Shah. Everything, man. Everything. It is not you. That's why we always say brothers better remain humble in this thing. No matter how brilliant you are as a prophet, man, you out there eloquently speaking, okay, doing beautiful breakdowns and videos. If you are not a humble man, none of that, it means nothing. It means nothing. I always say I done seen great prophets. When I say great, being able to teach the scriptures greatly, fall out of this thing. Because it's not just that. You have to be a true man after Yahweh Shah. There's no such thing as a true man of the Lord falling out. You can fake it all you want to us mortal men. You can't fake it to Yahweh Shah. He's always going to weed you out at the end of the day. So you got to be sincere in this thing, man. Knowing that it's not you. He directed the steps. Not no fucking manifestation. Stay in Proverbs. It's Proverbs 19 and 21. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand, man. It's all about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? It's not our thoughts. It's not going to go the way we want to go. Like when brothers have conversations, it's like, damn, like we want things to speed up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just our yearning of getting back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But we also know that, even though we may want these things, we know that it's all being done in perfect time through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? This shit, man, we feel like we saying that every time, we go out and brothers, every video, it's like, yo, think about just 5 years ago, man. We was barely hearing about Iran, man. I remember a time we wasn't hearing nothing about Iran. But now they continually in the news. Russia is continually in the news. Amalek is continually in the news. Moab is continually in the news. All connected with each other, man. In an act of war. That's what we've been waiting for. That's what we've been waiting for, man. So even when you get down and when you feel like, damn, I want to get up out of here, it's coming, brother. It's coming. Just keep doing what you need to be doing. Again, he got his end of the stick. You gotta hold your end, man. I'm gonna stay in Proverbs. Go to Proverbs 3. Proverbs 3 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. Again, you have to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You do not know this thing, man. Okay? Now that doesn't mean a brother can't that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua doesn't bless brothers with certain knowledge and you can speak things, but again, it's from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It's not us. All credit goes back to him. Okay? So it says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thy own understanding, because again, we don't know anything, man. We have to filter everything through the scriptures. Okay? If it don't fit with the scriptures, it ain't true. We not rocking with it. That's it. You know, when you out there on the highways and byways, you might have a scoffer come up and we'll be reading from the scriptures, and you'll hear them sometimes say, no, I don't want to hear from the scriptures. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. It ain't about what we think, man. It's all about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You don't want to believe in him. That's on you. And you gonna learn. You gonna learn, brother. Okay? In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths, man. Direct thy paths, okay? So that's why we always make sure we acknowledge Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's why we always make sure we say, Lord willing, okay? So we can receive those blessings that we need. So we receive that mercy that we need to survive what's about to come, man. Sometimes you gotta, I don't want to say scare yourself, but sometimes you gotta be honest with yourself and thinking about the possibilities that's out there, okay? Because what we're about to go through, man, it's never been seen before. It's never been seen before, and that should put a fear in you. Not fear that you can't get through it. Fear that you can't get through it because you're not doing what you need to do. It should motivate you to be better in this thing. It should motivate you to be more of a righteous man or woman, okay? You ain't going to be perfect. You don't got to be perfect as the next, as great in the spirit as the next brother, but you got to be the best you. Whatever that may be, that's up to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua standards, okay? But you have a good idea of what you need to be better at, and you just got to be honest with yourself and become better at it before that door truly shuts, man. And you don't want that door to shut, okay? Because when brothers is off out at these highways and byways, not doing no more videos, and you can't find certain breakdowns anymore, you're going to be left with what you learned. And what you learned is how you're going to be able to survive those last days, okay? Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, man. And if you are getting that knowledge and wisdom now, you're not going to be stable in those days. That's all through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, not manifestation, okay? Well, I want to see a lot of you manifest. You getting through these situations in the last days, man. And you're just going to be sitting there looking dumb and stupid, okay? This is Psalms 37 and 4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Again, things that you want, he's going to give it to you, man, as long as you're doing his will, okay? Commit thy way unto the Lord. That's the key. You got to commit yourself to the Lord. That's the only way you're going to be able to get these things, okay? And again, we're not talking about being rich. We're not talking about getting all of the freaking women you want, okay? Not that bullshit. Those things are going to come in the kingdom, okay? We're talking about becoming a better man, a better, righteous man, getting your daily bread, okay? Being able to survive and withstand the wicked that is about to come upon you, okay? I done seen the glory of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua already. And there's better things to come, okay? I just got to endure, man. I got to endure. We have to endure. Again, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. That's the true manifestation through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's how we get things. It's through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, not yourself. Kill that noise, man. Okay? And it's really, I ain't even gonna say it. I was about to get on you women real quick, but it ain't even necessary. Cause these Jake men is fucked up, you know. I always said, hey, if we got back in order, our women to get back in order. So, but y'all fucked up though. Let's go to Job. Job 42, verse 2. I know that thou canst do everything, and thou no thought can be withholden from Slack. Then Job answered start back at 1. Then Job answered the Lord and said, I know that thou canst do everything, and that no thought can be withholden from thee, man. Nothing can be hidden from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He can do everything. He can do everything. You don't have to have a worry, man. There's nothing that you're gonna go through that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua can't get you out of. That's why you have to have faith, man. You have to have faith. That's what's gonna save you in that day. You have to have faith to not take the MOTB. You have to have faith that by not taking the MOTB, the situation you put yourself in, you're going to be able to get through it because of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, man. Let me go to this is one I wanted to get back in Matthew. Whoa. Oh no, I think it's 19. This is Matthew 19. I'll start at I'll start at 20. The young man saith unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Okay? So that's why you really shouldn't be asking for riches, man. That shows you where your heart truly is. If you're asking for riches, man, that's all it is, man. This whole manifestation thing. People they're trying to manifest a better life, and a better life here is by having money. Okay, no, we're trying to be more spiritual, and all those other things will come after that, man. Okay, you're gonna. All you got to do is survive here, man. Now, some brothers can survive better than others. Okay, that's the situation that they will put in. Okay, but all you should be asking for is your daily bread, man. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. So that's why you should don't be asking for these rich. I don't want to be rich here, man. I don't want to be rich here. Okay, I don't want to win the lottery here, because you know what, brothers definitely say. That ain't gonna make me not serving the Lord. You don't know that, man. You don't know the evilness of what money can bring to you, man. Okay. Yeah, I would say, yeah, if I got $1 billion, of course I wouldn't stop serving the Lord. But that's my flesh talking. That's just me talking. But I'm only strong enough to not do those things because of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So Lord willing, I wouldn't. But you never know, because now that money can give you opportunities to do other things. And now you might start forgetting about the Lord. You never know, man. You never know. There's a reason this is put in the scriptures, okay? So as much as you might try to fight that idea of, nah, man, I wouldn't do that. You got to be humble, man. You don't know what you would do, okay? Some men wouldn't do it, but some men may. And that's why you don't have that type of money. Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's like it. That a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again, I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. When his disciple, and that just kills this whole prosperity doctrine. You know, those churches that's trying to that push prosperity through riches here. Okay, and that just shows you people that don't read the scriptures. Because if you just read this passage, you wouldn't even go to no fucking church like that. But people don't truly believe in the Bible, man. It's all talk. But Yahushua, when his disciples heard it, they were extremely amazed, saying, "Who then can be saved?" But Yahushua beheld them and said unto them, "With men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible, man." Everything is possible through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? That was the main point of that, man. Everything is possible through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Not man. Not no fucking idea of manifestation. Again, there's nothing wrong with positive thought. Like I said, I have a thing that I use called glass half full mentality. But I filter it through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's it. I'm not manifesting good things to me. I asked Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua for those things. And I also asked him to give me the strength to withstand and survive tough times. Because tough times is part of this truth. People want you to live in a fantasy world where there's no such thing as tough times. No, tough times is part of this fight, man. Until we get into the kingdom, there are going to be tough times. And again, what you're going through now is nothing compared to what you got to go through down the line, man. That's why I got to get it in now, okay? And Lord willing, we be ready then, okay? And it's only going to be done through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So I get this last scripture. This is Isaiah 46:9. Remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure, man. There is none other than Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, okay? That is all, okay? That is the true power. That is the source, okay? The name you have right now, I always say, is the spiritual is a spiritual power that you have. Use it, but you got to believe in it for it to be activated, okay? So, hopefully you've been edified. I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Ask and you will receive, okay? Brothers and sisters, keep fighting. Pray, fast, do whatever you can do to make your calling and election sure. We are almost out of here. It's getting heavy, man. It's really going down, man. We don't, and throughout Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that we can see these things, okay? Because there's other people out here still walking as a zombie, man. That's why we got to give praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. There's people that literally don't understand what's going on right now. Imagine not knowing what's going on right now, man. That's why he's going to come as a thief in the night. Not to them. Not to us. To them. We know that he's coming. So that's why we got to prepare ourselves now. That's why we got to try to get right now, okay, to the best of your abilities. So with that, shalom.